Back in the 90s, I was in a very famous TV show. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. This is just how to, this is going to be very, very short. First, before we start, everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you. Hugs for everyone. I have seen this before in Earth 2, in Pokemon, and in everything that has collectibles, anything that's new or newer, where you have a lot of money in it, or potentially a lot of money, and you're going to have these people, instead of using the platform, like for Pokemon, instead of using eBay, I say like, oh, okay, hey, give me something in PayPal, and I'll send you this. Or in Earth 2, so I'll give you my account, just, mess me on PayPal. First off, those people, I would never do that. I would never try to, unless like for Pokemon, if I know that they're big time collectors and they have a history of these things, which you could definitely see on Instagram or E4 or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit easier. But any random person off the street saying like, "Oh, hey, can you do this?" Go through eBay, go through PayPal, especially if they say like, "Hey, could you put it that it's only like $100, so I don't have to pay anything?" It's like, well, all the risk is if something happens to it, then I lose out on like the cost of the cards, like 5, 8 grand, whatever. And I've seen that on Earth 2, where people say like, "Hey, I don't want to deal with in-game stuff, deal with withdrawals. Just give me, I'll give you like a half discount. Give me $1,000 via PayPal, friends and family, and then I'll give you the logins." I've seen that before. Do not do that. I've seen a bunch of people on the VV Collectibles page on Facebook only start saying like, "Hey, I'll give you this, but I don't want to do it on the marketplace. I want to do this. I'll give it to you for this price. Just PayPal me, friends and family. Zelle me, Cash App me." Now, there's a decent chance that some of those people are probably good-hearted people that just want to avoid that 2.5% fee that you get. But there's going to be a bunch of people that is like, "Thank you, you're a sucker," and you're just never going to see them again. They'll block you. They'll do whatever, and they'll, as soon as they get that money from PayPal, they'll take it out or cash or whatever, and you're just never going to see them again. So that's something that I definitely need to warn against. I would never do that. I would always go through the marketplace. Also, because if you go through the marketplace, I'm pretty sure that's how you burn OMI that way, which what we want as investors. That's what we want. If you're a collector, it doesn't really matter if you're not really paying attention or care about the OMI. If you're not investing, you're just collecting. But then again, if you're collecting, you're investing. But yeah, that's something, because if you go outside, if you go via PayPal, if you go cash, any Venmo, there's no protection that way. The protection that you have from the company is on the app. Like eBay is on eBay. From Veve is on the Veve app. If you don't, like, they're handling that one guy that's trying to high bid everything, and just I don't know if they're going to ban him. I hope they ban him. Where he's just bidding for everything and not paying. I don't know if they're going to put in a system where you have to have a certain amount of gems in order to bid on an item, or if they'll give you a 24-hour thing. I don't know. But the idea that some people, and this is not including the sob stories, which again, some might be true, some not, but I would not pay attention. I would definitely take that with multiple grains of salt if I'm Salt Bay. Then like, "Oh, hey, my brother died, and now I have to take care of his kids, and I'm just looking for the best offer possible for this," but not on the app, on PayPal. Screw all those people, because they trying to tug on people's heartstrings. Again, I've seen it before. I hate to be cynical, but I've seen it in the high risk lending business where people say like, "Oh yeah, this happened, that happened." Like, okay, well, this based on your bank statements, yeah, that's not happening. You didn't buy plane tickets, didn't buy any of that. Again, I hate to be cynical, but you have to just assume that everyone is going to try to take advantage, as I've seen it before. And most people probably won't. Most people are probably warm, good-hearted people that just want to avoid that fee and build a reputation for themselves, whatever. Saying like, "Yeah, it's just easier this way." And it might be. You might do most of your transactions and you might be fine. But there's going to be one time where you're going to send $200,000, $500,000, and you're going to be out that money. And you're going to be pissed. You're going to be like, "I hate people. I hate life." So again, my advice is just to go and pay that fee on the app, whatever it is, because you have protection that way. You know what's going to happen. And the Veve app will either reverse the payment and give it back to you, or they'll force that NFT to become yours. So that's just another thing. As far as OMI or OMI or anyone, if you see anyone down in the comments pretending to be me, pretend to say, "I will never ask you For anything outside of, if you want to join Patreon to support the channel, you can. Or if you're on Earth 2, use my code. But I would never ask anyone for anything like, oh, hey, you know what, yeah, join my Telegram or join my whatever. I'm never going to say that. One, because I don't use Telegram, but I'm never going to say like, hey, PayPal me, hey, Cash at me, and I'll give you this free, I'll give you this information that you can only get if you join this group. No, all the information that I have, I put out for free. The content is here for free. The members of my Patreon, they just join specifically so I can, so they can support the channel. And that's what I did from the beginning. I had hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars worth of information in my head, and instead of having people pay for that, again, this is for Pokemon, for Tesla, whatever. Instead of having people pay for that, I was like, no, let me put it out for free. So there's going to be people in the comments. You see that with Cavell Anderson. He's getting big now, and you have a bunch of people trying to pretend to be him in the comments. They're like, hey, thank you so much for your comment. It means a lot. I like you. Please go join this Telegram and send me whatever. PayPal. You see it with him. He's a victim of that a lot because, again, he's big and he's very... you're going to see that with everyone. I think you see that with Ari Realty. And again, I'll never ask you to do that. But there are other people that will go in and just say like, hey, I'm a millionaire. I made this much money doing this. And they'll say the same thing. Send me your OMI or Bitcoin, and I want to give back to the community. Send me 3 OMI, and then I'll send you, 10 times that or whatever. And obviously 3 OMI is nothing. If each OMI is 0.006 cents. That's just a couple of warnings. Everyone comment down below if you have seen anything like that, because with PayPal, you might be able to get something back. If you claim like fraud or scam, that they might give something back to you. PayPal will just eat those fees, because the other person on the other end, as soon as they get it, they can transfer it out. And if they transfer that out to the bank account, close down the PayPal, there's nothing PayPal can do. PayPal will just say like, okay, I can't get you that money back, but they'll just give it to you out of the kindness of their heart. Not that they do that very often. I got screwed once with that on I did it on a Pokemon deal, and I got screwed. So, and it wasn't like a crazy, 6-figure amount. It was a couple thousand, and I was still salty about it. I'm still salty about it. If I ever go to Australia, I have that guy's address. Outside of that, I have heard people say, hey, don't say how much crypto you have. Don't say how much OMI you have. Don't say whatever because you get hacked. There is a lot of good things as far as having 2-factor authentication, whether it's you buy OMI on Bitforex or Gate.io. Coinbase has the same thing. And to be honest, I don't even have my OMI in my own personal Bitforex account. It's on a buddy of mine's account because it just doesn't work for me on my cell phone. So it's not a bad idea to have everything 2-factor authenticated, 2FA. I think Earth 2 has that. I don't even know if the Veve app has that. I'm sure they do. If they don't, they will soon. Outside of that, you're going to have everyone on the marketplace next week. The marketplace is big enough. If you need to sell something in a hurry, put it up on the marketplace. It will get bought. Everyone is going on the marketplace either soon or next week, and it's just going to grow. So anyway, guys, that's just a little bit of a warning. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi, bye-bye Dashi. All right, I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow.